podcast for the Secret World of Pollinators. Welcome to our podcast. Today we're diving into the amazing world of pollinators. Have you ever wondered who helps flowers bloom and fruits grow? Let's explore this fascinating topic together. What is pollination? First, let's talk about what pollination is. Pollination is the process by which pollen, the tiny grains produced by the male part of a flower called the stamen, is transferred to the female part called the pistil. This transfer is essential because it allows plants to reproduce. Importance: without pollination, many plants would not be able to produce seeds or fruits. This process is crucial for the growth of fruits, vegetables, and even nuts that we eat every day. Meet the pollinators. Now let's meet the stars of our story, pollinators. They come in many shapes and sizes. Here are some of the most common ones. Bees. Explanation: bees are perhaps the most well-known pollinators. They visit flowers to collect nectar and pollen. While doing this, they inadvertently transfer pollen from one flower to another. Fun fact: did you know that a single honeybee can visit up to 2,000 flowers in one day? They even perform a special dance called the waggle dance to communicate the location of good flowers to their hive mates. Butterflies. Explanation: butterflies are not just beautiful, they also play an important role in pollination. When they land on flowers to sip nectar, they brush against the flower's reproductive parts, transferring pollen. Fun fact: some butterflies can taste with their feet. This helps them find the best plants for laying their eggs. Birds. Explanation: hummingbirds are a key group of bird pollinators. They are attracted to bright tubular flowers. As they hover to drink nectar, they also pick up and deposit pollen. Fun fact: hummingbirds can flap their wings up to 80 times per second, allowing them to hover in place. Bats. Explanation: did you know that bats can be pollinators too? They are particularly important in tropical and desert environments. Bats feed on nectar at night and help pollinate flowers like agave and certain types of cacti. Fun fact: bats can consume up to 1,200 fruit flies in an hour, making them excellent pest controllers too. Wind. Explanation: not all pollinators are animals. Some plants, like grasses and certain trees, rely on the wind to carry their pollen. This is called wind pollination. Fun fact: plants that use wind for pollination usually produce a lot of pollen to increase the chances of successful fertilization. Why pollinators are important. So why are pollinators so crucial? Let's break it down. Food production: pollinators are responsible for approximately 1/3 of the food we consume. This includes fruits like apples, berries, and cherries, as well as vegetables like cucumbers and pumpkins. Without them, many of these foods would become scarce. Ecosystem health: pollinators also support ecosystems by helping plants reproduce, which in turn provides food and habitat for other wildlife. A healthy ecosystem relies on a diverse array of plants, many of which depend on pollination. How can we help pollinators? Now that we know how important pollinators are, let's talk about what we can do to help them. Plant flowers. Encourage planting native flowering plants in your gardens or balconies. These flowers provide essential food sources for pollinators. Reduce pesticide use. Pesticides can be harmful to pollinators. Whenever possible, choose natural pest control methods and avoid using chemicals that can harm these important creatures. Build bee hotels. You can create bee hotels by providing natural nesting sites for solitary bees. Simply bundle up some hollow sticks or drill small holes in a block of wood and place it in your garden. Fun facts section. Here are a few more fun facts about pollinators to impress your friends. A single bumblebee can pollinate more flowers in a short time than a honeybee, but honeybees can pollinate a wider variety of plants. Some bees can recognize human faces. To wrap up today's episode, we've learned just how vital pollinators are for our food supply and the health of our ecosystems. Bees, butterflies, birds, bats, and even the wind all play crucial roles in helping plants reproduce and flourish. Remember, without these amazing creatures, many of the fruits, vegetables, and nuts we enjoy would simply not exist. Now that we understand their importance, let's commit to protecting these essential pollinators. We can plant native flowers, reduce pesticide use, and create safe habitats for them in our gardens. Every small action contributes to their survival and the health of our planet. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the secret world of pollinators. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more exciting explorations of nature and its wonders. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and appreciate the beauty of the world around you.